Namaste and welcome to India Yoga Arogya series. Today we are taking up one health issues which is mostly seen with athletes and dancers and who are more active, dynamic. And it's also quite normal in the middle and later age. And this is one of the very important area to work with. The Restless Leg Syndrome, RLS, quite normally shortly people call this. There are a lot of techniques can help, but we try to take few important one which is can help and to release this. Even when you have a restless leg, there are few of them you can pick and you can work. It also gives a quick relief also. Then there are a lot of techniques they are not going to work, and few of them very important one which is makes a difference will work. First one among them, it is called Vyaghra Swasa or tiger breathing. And this is very simple, very strong practice on your central nervous system and releases majority of tension around the neuromuscular system. And bend the knees and keep your legs around shoulder distance wider. The hands and palms are the same distance maintained. The palms, knees and toes all are in line. As you inhale, drop your back and lift the head, but make sure no stress on the neck. During the exhalation, raise the back and drop the head. Inhalation, raise the head and drop the back. The exhalation, pull the belly and drop the head. Try around 10 times like this. Then bring the legs together and smoothly stretch your right leg and left hand and extend it really well. The next exhalation, bend the knee, bring the knee all the way to your forehead and elbow to the lower abdomen. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and bring it closer. Around 6 to 10 each side you can work on this. Then when you finish, slowly stop that and sit on heels and drop the head and relax for some time. From there, you can, the next very important work, go front and lie down on your belly and toes pointed, legs together, the hands next to the chest. Bhujangasana breathing. It's again the toes pointed. As you inhale, mild contraction on the pelvic floor and raise the chest as high as you can. Exhale and smoothly release. The next inhalation, smoothly raise it and get in a good extension. Exhale and release. Repeat around 10 times like this. Then the last one, inhale and raise it up as high as possible. Take your hands behind your head and interlock your fingers, but make sure no stress on the neck and chin dropped and toes pointed, and try to stay here and breathe. Yes, it is very hard. Staying here, it looks so simple, but staying here for even 30 seconds you challenge. But you have to increase gradually 1 to 3 minutes without making sure, without stretching your neck. Any stress in the neck, drop the chin a little bit, that helps to reduce the stress. But you see a lot of back and leg reaction for every breath. But each breath has to be smoothest possible, longest possible. Then once it is finished, slowly go down and roll on your belly and chin down and keep your palms under the thighs. And watch for a few breaths. Then slowly stretch your toes and legs together. As you inhale, smoothly raise your thighs as well as your chest. During the exhalation, slowly go down. Repeat there around 10 times. The 10th one, lift and hold for around 1 to 3 minutes. Once again remember, there is a chance of tensing the neck. The chin has to be soft, and always make sure the knees are not bent. The knees are extended, the toes pointed, the legs are really stretched, and stay there around 1 to 3 minutes. Then once you finish, slowly go down and relax for a few seconds. Then bend the knee and grab your ankles. And as you inhale, smoothly raise your chest as well as your thigh and balance on your navel. Repeat around 5 times. The 5th one, just lift and hold for around 1 to 2 minutes. And you always remember, you are balancing on your navel, thighs are well lifted. Once it is finished, slowly go down and smoothly bring your legs together, bend the knee and sit back on your heels and relax in Shashankasana for a few breaths. You get a beautiful stretch on your spine. It is very important. after so much of back bending, it gives in a good stretch and releases really well. From there, slowly come up to Virasana and gradually get into Supta Virasana. Sit in this. This can be set any time of the day, any between 5 to 15 minutes you can sit. If it is still feel good, slowly stretching down. It is called Supta Virasana. And continuously, and this you can even rest 5-10 minutes every now and then, and helps a lot to release it and helps improves the overall circulation there. And whenever you feel a lot of pain or the restless, they immediately can stretch and stay here for some time, quickly helps it is to overcome that. Once you finish with the elbow support and gradually come up, take your hands in front of your knees and slightly ahead and raise the hips slightly and go to Adho Mukha Svanasana and extend the trunk and bring the legs together and smoothly raise your right leg straight back. Get an extended and hip squared, then bend the knee and cross it all the way in front and push the hip and stretch. You can stretch in this way, or you can also stretch the hand straight front and extend it and square it and stay here, and always make sure the toes is slightly pointed, hip as squared as possible, spine really lengthened, and you can stay around 1 to 3 minutes each side. It is one of the easiest way to relax, and whichever leg hurts or distracts, do that leg first, and always remember, don't do one side. Whichever you are doing on your right side, similarly you have to do on the left side. Both sides are equally maintained and balanced. Once it is finished, you can slowly go back and relax, but a regular and consistent practice of this helps a lot to overcome Restless Leg Syndrome. And thank you for watching, and hopefully it is helpful, and make sure, if possible, without missing, 3 times a day regularly practice, apart from now and then whenever you get in a restlessness. But mostly you see the restlessness is more and more chances in the evening, and giving into the even with the few of the technique, Pada Rajakapotasana and Supta Virasana, even before going to bed also very helpful to make you to sleep really well at night. And without missing, every day before going to bed, at least do Supta Virasana 10 to 15 minutes. You see your sleeping pattern changes and helps a lot to overcome. And thank you, and keep up practicing regularly and share to people who are in need. And looking forward to see you in the next video. Thank you. See you.